Alrighty, hello everybody, and welcome into Season 11, Week 8 game day here between the number 9 Louisiana Raging Cajuns, 6-0, against Houston, number 23, 4-1, coming off a playoff appearance last season. Let me know if you can hear me, but this is the SFA. It is a online dynasty ran entirely through Discord. You do not need the game. You can recruit, set your depth charts, set your playbooks, watch the games on stream and game day, and it's a great time. You can also play like fantasy football and stuff. So if this interests you, feel free to stick around, join the Discord, and coach a team. If you do watch the streams, we are affiliated, so there are ads which you can deflect with a sub or a Twitch Prime sub. You get some emojis, you can get inflated channel points and some rewards for your teams and that sort of thing. So definitely do that. Any proceeds or revenue made from this channel does get reinvested in you guys. If you win a national championship, I will send you a national championship trophy, and based on the game we just watched, 86 from Tennessee, looks like I'll be sending it to Chattanooga to Nick. So we'll see. That's why they play the game. So we'll see if somebody can take down those pesky ass Volunteers. But today we are in the G5. Two amazing teams down in Conference USA, who really is a conference that's on top of the SFA. 2 straight years they've had a team in the playoffs, so definitely the conference to beat right now in G5, and let's get right into it. As always, we go through the rosters first. Louisiana has to be one of my favorite teams, coached by Coach Dirty, and Dirty Bird's here for the stream. Let's go. Welcome in, Dirty Bird. This is one of my favorite teams in the SFA just because some of my favorite personal players in real life, and also some of my favorite recruits I've ever made, have found their way onto this team. So Daryl Jackson, he's had, for those of you newer coaches, he was recruited by Illinois, and he got benched. He started freshman year, had a great season. He's a dual threat guy, 97 speed, as you can see, and then he got benched, and then he transferred to Illinois last year, had a 24-14 season, wasn't that great, but then look at this season, 20-15, and add yourself 2 rushing touchdowns. His rushing hasn't been as good this season, but it hasn't needed to be. They've been killing it, and they upset East Carolina, my team, in triple overtime earlier in the year, and they also have Nydair Finley. He is a beast, team of the year running back. A few seasons ago, you see he had 1,200 yards, 19 touchdowns. A little less on touchdown side this year, but he will definitely be a big piece of the puzzle today. There's SFA players all over the field here for Louisiana. And then at wide receiver, they got Dante Fleming. And then Shane Ocho, who is a transfer from Cincinnati. He is an SFA player, 96 speed as well. Robert Williams, Blake Odom. Those are the guys we will see today. At tight end, you got Alex Stewart, Jeff Jackson, and then their line isn't really all that great, but you got some Jason Cross, Doug Price here, so some good guards. And then on the defensive end, Narcisse here. This guy, he's on the top 5 list of sacks for the season right now. And then in the middle, they got Ndamukong Suh, the sophomore, big time SFA player there. Their linebacker core is a little bit weak, though, so watch out for that. But they got Onkonkwuru, or whatever this guy's name. And then they also have the highest overall cornerback in the country, Darren Williams, the SFA player, the former #1 recruit of Season 9. Beast mode player. He had a season-ending injury last year. He was having one hell of a season. And then he unfortunately went down, but he already has 2 interceptions this year. And then Bobby Chalk, who got tampered away from Ole Miss. He is a starter as well, so hopefully we'll see him today. You got Nate Mixon. This is why they've had so much success, is this cornerback core. So, and then on the back end, Speedy Eric Ramsey and Brian Alexander. And then their kicker, let's just take a look here. Oops, wrong screen. And 79 kick power isn't that bad, so we might see some kicks here. And then let's go check out Houston, who made the playoff last year. They did get stomped by Texas A&M, but they do have a lot of the same guys returning. So Maddox Kopp, we saw him. They are having a decent year here. I believe their only loss is to South Carolina. He's 14-1 right now through the air. At running back, Tony Ferguson's taking over for McCaskill. At wide receiver, you got Adam Thomas. We saw him last year. Goudry, Pollard, Hargrave. So a lot of these same guys. Stephen Carr. On the line, they are not good here. This is by far their weak spot. So both sides really weak lines, but Garfield Lawrence led the country in sacks last year. He won the Nagurski and the Lombardi. So look at that, 16.5 sacks a year ago, and he has yet to have a sack this season. That is crazy. We are about halfway through the year, so we'll see if he could make an impact here today. They also have SFA player David Fatiti. He is now their top man in the middle. You got Cohen, and then in the middle, SFA player Roy Kent, the sophomore. He has some of the best drip in the SFA. Then you got Pat Wright, Garrett Peterson, Jalen Emery. So this is also a good cornerback class as well. So it's going to be interesting to see which offense has the upper hand. Tony Shaw had a great playoff game, even though they got smoked. And then let's check. Oops, I don't know why I'm looking at Guy Beard right now, but let's check the kicker for his kick power. Cody Tanner is a little bit better. He has 85, but he may miss some field goals. So, all right, so that is the preview of the rosters. We are about to get into it here. Before we go in, let me just make sure I put it on 9 minutes. Yes, I did. All right, and a big opportunity here for some exposure for sure, but some Bobanos for you guys. So, Dirty Birdie, if you're here, let me know what jerseys you want to wear. Do you want to wear black? Do you want to wear red? Do you want to wear white? Let me know. And yes, Louisiana is taking on Illinois next week. So we're going to get the prediction started, though. So who wins? It's just a straight-up pick here. Louisiana or Houston. This is definitely a tough game to predict. I have to pick Louisiana. Just the way they beat me. I just think this team's too good, and I think Houston's lost too many pieces to be the same kind of team, even though they do have, a lot of the same offensive pieces and defensive teams. So we'll see. I don't see anything from Dirty Bird here, so I am going to kind of go crazy on the uniforms today for Houston because I know they have some good ones here. So why don't we do... We don't really ever see you guys go with, like, Anthrax. So let's see someone do the Anthrax. Or Anthrite, or whatever it's called. Bro, why is it not... Okay, I just got to do the Anthracite. I guess it's Anthracite. We're going to do the full Anthracite. There we go. All right, and then they're gonna go all white. Let's see if you have a, and then for you guys, why don't we mix it up a bit? No. I thought they had a white. All right, so we're gonna get those channel points in, boys. You don't want to miss out on this great chance. H-Town takeover, Houston. And really, the winner of this is probably going to win the division. The other division isn't all that good, so this is going to be a huge conference game for the end of the year. Very excited to see the Raging Cajuns, one of my favorite teams. Night Air Finley has pretty much always been my favorite player. He was on my what's the pocket the game? Let me look at my phone. What's it called? Retro Bowl. I got Night Air Finley in Retro Bowl. Had like a 20-year career for him. He was so good. So he's one of my all-time favorite made-up players I've ever had for anything. All right, so it's over here. Let's get into game day, baby. The Raging Cajuns against Houston. Last time we saw the Raging Cajuns was last year on game day against Penn State. I felt like they were a favorite last year, but sometimes it takes like about a year to for everybody to kind of gel together. Yes, no rain here in Houston. That is a big W. I love game days with no rain. Darren Williams there. Let's go. This is going to be a hyped game. No more Skyflyer over in Houston. He went to LSU, but they are still a decently good team. And their backup quarterback went to Boise. But this is largely still the same team that did get stomped by Texas A&M in the playoff in the Cotton Bowl. Raging Cajuns are probably the favorite here. Actually, surely they're the favorite here. Daryl Jackson having himself a career year. I'm so happy he's found not only a good home, but it's having a decent season. And right now, Louisiana is the favorite for the auto bid. Them and probably Buffalo at this point now. Maddox Kopp, let's see if he can end the Louisiana Raging Cajuns' dreams of being a top. And remember, Dirty Bird and the Cajuns, they have the generational talent coming next season. So that is going to be fun. Flynn Saunders. He's going to be an absolute beast. All right, so we're here at the coin toss. Darren Williams is a captain. You love to see that. And we're going to see the Louisiana Raging Cajun offense first. Daryl Jackson, Nydair Finley, Shane Acho. Some big-name SFA players coming out. And this one is going to be a fun time. Thanks for joining me here. 9 minutes. Let's go. Love a good G5 game day. These are always so much fun. They're coming out split-back sets. Remember, on the other side, you got David Fatiti and Roy Kent in the middle. They are going to dump this off to start the game. Cameron Valdez is the backup running back. He will get a lot of action as well, along with Nydair Finley. And Daryl Jackson starting out nice, a little 15-yard easy game. Get him in a rhythm early. These are two of the best cornerback classes or rooms in the Conference USA. Really, the two weakest groups on both sides are their offensive lines. And a nice little tackle there by the safety. Nydair Finley couldn't find a hole, so 1 yard rush, 2nd and 9. Super pumped to see this game day. I've been excited about this one. I was actually shocked that this one got so heavily favored, so definitely an exciting game coming up. Daryl Jackson flipping the play. This is going to be a screen pass, Nydair, and he does break the tackle. He stays in bounds, and then he goes out. He was about to make a move, and he steps out of bounds. So a 3rd and short here on the opening drive. Can Miami get off the field? Remember, Garfield Lawrence, the sack leader from a year ago, has the dreads at the top of your screen there. And they're going to run a draw on 3rd down, and they call them short. So is Louisiana going to get a little aggressive here on the opening drive? No, they are not. So Houston gets off the field here. No fake punt either. So a nice start for the Houston defense. Their run defense looking good early. And a big hit on the punt, but he hangs on. And here comes Maddox Kopp. Disappointing game in the playoffs last year. Their offense played fantastic in that game, but their defense just couldn't stop a cold. Well, glad Dirty Bird's here to watch his team as they run a counter and a big stop there. Beautiful defensive play. Ryan Gibbs with the tackle for loss. The big guys to watch for this defense is the man in the middle is Ndamukong Suh, number 97. And then at the top of your screen there, number 27, Darren Williams, the highest overall cornerback in the country. 96 overall. SFA player, number 1 recruit. Max Kopp's taken off here. He finds a lot of room. We saw in the playoff game Maddox Kopp using his wheels a ton. So that caught Louisiana by surprise, surely, but that does not catch us by surprise. And they fake it. They're going to throw that early, and he goes down. Kevin Hargrove, 5 yards. I love these Houston jerseys. All right, hands it off again. Nice little tackle there. Tony Ferguson has big shoes to fill. McCaskill last year was running crazy. He was in the Heisman conversation for a while, and he had a couple of massive runs in the playoff game. Man in motion. They're going to maybe get a little sneaky here with a little triple option. Nice little tackle there from Darren Williams. 5-yard gain. Max Cobb. So Houston's moving it here to start. This is the same offense they were running last year. Got to watch out for Adam Thomas. And they run a little option up the middle. That was not the best. There's Anakwuru, the best linebacker on this team. A little nice block shedding there. Love to see it. 3rd and 6 now. So both teams potentially stalling out here around the 50. Split back set. 3rd and 6. Kopp is going to throw it. He fires over the middle, and that is a complete. And the #1 receiver, Adam Thomas. We saw him with the massive upset over Washington in Season 10 make a catch like that. And they're back in business here now inside the 40. Little pistol here. They bring a corner blitz, and that is incomplete. Beautiful play on all sides there. Remember, number 97 in the middle is Ndamukong Suh. They hand it off the middle, and he runs over a man. Manageable 3rd and 4. Tony Ferguson's running pretty well here to start. 3rd and 1. Or 3rd and 4. Trips left. And can Ndamukong Suh? He does. He gets there and makes the tackle. 4th down. Big play from the big man. What is up, Coach Crew? Houston is setting up here for a field goal. And that bad accuracy doesn't matter. Houston takes the lead. So a huge tackle there from Ndamukong Suh potentially saves 4 points for Louisiana. Welcome in, everybody. Definitely been a crazy week. We saw Michigan State go down in BearCave, and then we also saw Tennessee put up 86. I don't think we'll see 86 here today, but definitely a ridiculous BearCave score. Sorry, Coach Zach. All right, so second drive, let's see what Daryl Jackson and Nyder Finley can do. They run some quick option, and oh boy, he gets the hurdle, and that play wasn't going anywhere. Daryl Jackson did his best. He broke a tackle and hurdled a man, but that was just not a good play to run there. Tough start. So running the ball, the Houston defense has been very good, but now they come out empty here. See if we can see some of this good passing game that Daryl Jackson has been doing. Yeah, exactly. I was going so crazy for Pittsburgh scoring 72, and then Tennessee just whammo 86 on South Carolina's head. 3rd and 9. Daryl Jackson wide open. Man, can he stay in? No, Nyder. He steps out, and that's going to be a 3 and out. Just the worst case scenario there on this drive. So Houston is going to get a chance to extend this lead. I love the way Louisiana is tackling right now, but their offense needs to find that gear. Dirty Bird, I can't have you lose. You already took me down. All right, a little counter here, wide open. Holy breaks 2 tackles. Tony Ferguson. Oh, boy. That is a grown man run right there, running through both safeties who actually collided. It looks like he held up a bit, and they both misjudged that. Tough start. And Houston is already in business. Kopp drops back here. He dumps that one off. A wide open man underneath. He's going to get pushed out there. Kevin Hargrove. Remember, Bobby Chalk as well on the other side. So they have Garrett Williams and Bobby Chalk, 2 SFA corners. Hoppy's going to dump it off quickly out there. Tim Pollard gets that. And we know those are dangerous. Yes, Tennessee definitely covered. And some more quick bubble screens. And once again, 3rd down. Arizona knows better than anyone. If you start throwing these bubble screens blindly, the defense will catch on and jump a route. All right, split back set, 3rd and 3. Can Louisiana get off the field? Yes, they do. They bring the blitz, and it gets home, 4th down. So Houston has to bring back out the field goal team. This one's going to be a 40-yarder left hash. Kick is up, and it's good. So Houston, 2 field goals, but as always, you would have liked those to be touchdowns. Settling for field goals typically is not a good thing. But let's see if this Louisiana can generate any offense. Garrett Williams on the return. There's Roy Kent having himself a day. Yeah, the Louisiana offense seems to struggle anytime outside of being on BearCave against ECU. Yeah, I know. And that's a quick throwaway from Darrell Jackson. He just didn't like the play, or he probably actually got stepped on by his offensive lineman. Welcome in, Rosie Palm, 69. I still don't know which coach you are, but fist bump. Over the middle, nice little throw there, and there's Robert Williams. 5 of 6 here. Let's see if Louisiana can start moving the rock. Their defense has been keeping them in this game. Here we go. Finally get to see some Darrell Jackson offense. He is a quickster. 97 speed. Little 6-yard rush right there. It's all right. There's still so much time. Yes, resub. We love a resub. All right, Night Air Finley. He pushes through, and they don't give him the first down. So 0-2 on 3rd downs. Can Louisiana finally break through? They come back out in this little pistol formation. And they're going to throw this. Interesting. And he breaks a tackle. It's complete. And that's another broken tackle. Dante Fleming, the #1 receiver on this team, showing why. 2 broken tackles there. You don't normally see wide receivers making those kind of moves. Not only did he catch it, he broke the tackle for the catch in traffic, and he's still going. All right, here we go. Louisiana starting to feel it, moving the rock. Darrell Jackson throwing it again over the middle, and that was knocked away. Roy Kent, he has some of the best drip in the SFA. Man is a savage. The man in the middle for Houston. He missed a lot of the year last year with injury, but he's healthy this year. He is a menace. They are going to run a screen pass here, and Night Air breaks the tackle, but that is -6 yards. This defense for Houston is looking really good. They got embarrassed in the playoff game. Their rush defense was horrific, but they've come out here really strong. So 3rd and 16 now, probably outside of field goal range. So this is definitely a 2-down territory if they can get some of this back. And he's going to throw that into the slot, and he is going to be short, Robert Williams. But they may have gotten into field goal range here. As we head to the end of the first quarter, a nice little start here, 6-0. I have no highlights written down quite yet. Both teams kind of feeling each other out. Nice little first quarter. And they are going to go for it here to start the game. or to start the second quarter. So 4th and 3 for Louisiana. And it's going to be a counter to Nider Finley, and he gets the first down. Nice run there for Louisiana, and they keep the drive going. Dirty Bird with an aggressive call here. Now they are threatening the red zone, and they are coming out empty. Nider in motion. They pick up the blitz. Daryl Jackson, he takes off, and he gets smoked. Oh, my. That safety wasn't having any of it. He just smoked him. Daryl Jackson, who we normally see break those kind of tackles. I think he was even a bit surprised he got taken down there as they come back out empty here just inside the 20. 2nd and 8. Jackson takes off again. He has some room. He cuts inside. Daryl Jackson inside the 5. And once he starts running it and getting a nose for the end zone, he is dangerous. 1st and goal. Nider Finley in the backfield. They hand it off the middle. Nider runs over a man, and he is down at the 2. He's looking for contact there. He gave him a stiffy. 2nd and goal. Can Louisiana punch it in? The big heavies out for each side. Jackson, he hands it off to the fullback. Touchdown, Louisiana. Will Thompson gets the rock, and he finds pay dirt. 7-6, Louisiana. And if you have Nider Finley in fantasy football, you are seething just like me. He just got vultured. You hate to see it. But it looks like we have a game here today, boys. Love when Louisiana actually is popping off. All right, so Houston. Oh, shit. Houston, he's running. Houston, can he go? No, he gets caught. That would have been our first ever kick return for a touchdown. Oh, no. That's the one thing that we still haven't seen is a punt or a kick return for a touchdown. And he almost got it. Down to the opposing 37. I think that might be the farthest we've ever gotten. All right, Kopp, he throws that to the boundary. Tim Pollard. Oh, my God, I almost shit my pants. Damn it. All right, well, Houston's right back in business now. Hands it off. No, Kopp keeps it, and he gets some room. And what a tackle from the defender. That could have been a touchdown had he not made that open field tackle. So 3rd and 7 now for Houston, who's stalled out quite a few times here around this area of the field. Can they get a conversion? Kopp. Over the middle, Adam Thomas wide open. He was working on Darren Williams, the number 1 corner in the country. 1st down, Houston. Man in motion. Fakes it. Kopp dumps that off, and the receiver didn't know it was coming. That was the running back, Thompson. And it hit him right in the back. Second and 10. Handoff. No, he dumps that over the middle. He gets some blocking. Calvin Macklin turned that from a potentially really rough play to a 10-yard gain. But once again, 3rd down. Louisiana can once again get off the field with a field goal attempt if they can make a play in the backfield. Trips left here. Kopp, he takes off. He finds some room. Kopp, touchdown, Houston. Using his legs, Houston retakes the lead right back. Things are starting to heat up here. And they're not going for 2 quite yet. They're still going with 1 point. We got the NCAA. I don't think you'd ever see anyone painted NCAA. Maddox, Kopp popping off. All right. Oh my, what a stiffy, and he's still going. Come on. Cameron Valdez giving us a beautiful stiffy here. I got to get the emote going in the chat. Whew. That stiffy gave me a stiffy. All right. Can Louisiana score once again? 2 tight ends out here. Jackson, we don't normally see him under center. He's yamming it deep. And 50-50 ball. Tony Shaw. Nice deflection there. Daryl Jackson was trying to catch him deep. See how Tony Shaw is creeping up here. They're just stacking the box. And we got some Wildcat. Night Air Finley making a move, and then he trips on his own man. 3rd and 7 incoming. Didn't even realize we had some Wildcat. All right, 3rd and 7. They're coming out empty here. And, oh no! Oh, they don't call that a fumble. They call it an incomplete pass. So, Louisiana kind of gets lucky there. A little weird pass play. And Houston's going to get the ball right back now. Welcome in, Munami. Hope you're enjoying your bye week. You know, bye week, sure, you don't play, but you also don't lose. So they are oftentimes very nice. All right. Louisiana needs to get a stop here. Do not want to let Houston start running up the score as Tony Ferguson gets a nice run there. Yes, that too. Hand it off, and Ferguson breaks a tackle. And he's brought down by the safety. 13-7 here in the second quarter. Houston wearing their alternate uniforms. And hand it off again. 3rd straight handoff and 3rd straight big play for Tony Ferguson. Darren Williams takes him down. He's averaging almost 10 yards a carry right now. Max Kopp, they're going to run it again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Or it ain't, yeah, I guess that's the saying, is he only gets 4 this time. Second and 6. Can Louisiana find a way to get off the field? They've still yet to force a punt today. Every drive has been a... Oh my, and that was almost a interception, but it turned into a catch for Tim Pollard. Looked like the corner jumped the route. Interesting play there as fresh set of downs now inside the 15. Coming out in a little pistol. Kopp, plenty of time. He does take off, and he goes inside. He's still running. He falls over a few men. 1st and goal. Maddox Kopp doing his best Eli Stowers impression. 1st and goal, and they're coming out empty here. Watch the QB sneak. Or the QB draw. 1st and goal. There it is. Touchdown, Houston. Can read them like a book as Houston takes a 13-point lead. So Houston popping off on offense. Basically doing what we saw them do in the playoff game. Texas A&M just couldn't stop them, but plenty of time, though, for Louisiana. We'd like to see them make this a one-score game by halftime. They come back out under center, a little offset eye. They're going to do a toss out to Night Air Finley. See if he can get the edge. Night Air hasn't really been able to run all that well today. Only 7 carries for 20 yards. So my fantasy pick today is not really doing too hot. Nice little loaded set here. Multiple fullbacks and multiple... Oh, and it's a fumble! They're saying Nider Finley put that on the ground. Oh, what a mistake. Yeah, that ball is out. Houston is going to take right back over. Oh my God, what a change of events. Louisiana's choking it. All right, Houston has the ball right back. They can really put this game in a rough spot. Adam Thomas, 13 yards. All right, man in motion. Fake the handoff. Here goes Kopp again. Inside the 15, and it's second down. Kopp is a dual threat quarterback, no matter what anybody tells you. All right, 2nd and 2 now, inside the 15. Kopp. He's going to try to escape, and he does, and he falls forward for the first down. It looked like he was going to get sacked there. He sidestepped the defensive end. 1st and goal for Houston. Fake the handoff. Over the middle. Touchdown, Houston. Kevin Hargroves puts Houston up 20 here in the first half. Houston is running away with it right now. Been all Houston here in the second quarter. Louisiana has to do something here to avoid getting blown out. Not a good start. Can't be losing the turnover battle, and then you definitely can't be given... You got to be able to stop these quarterback runs as well. They run a little toss again. Nider Finley, good job getting him the rock right back. I don't think your image is ever going to be saved. 86 is rough. Like, I don't even think FCS has given up 86 to Tennessee. As Cameron Valdez gets smoked off the edge. Oh, man, this is just a horrific showing. Shades of the Penn State game from last year. Has Louisiana learned nothing? Daryl Jackson now. He has a pocket, and he dumps that off, and it's incomplete, and they are punting it right back. Houston already has 21 in the quarter. Can they channel their inner Baylor and put up 28 in a quarter? Houston potentially going to get a nice return here. Plenty of time for them to score again. I mean, the way the season's kind of going is like we may see like 3 G5 teams make the playoff. Max Kopp again. Finally, they make a play on defense. They get a sack. There's Narcisse, his first sack of the day. Nice little fake spin move. Got him on the inside. They need a lot more of that in the second half. I think if Louisiana wants to get back into this, they've got to force some turnovers. Here's Kopp. Plenty of time. Dumps that off. Wide open man, but it is going to be 3rd and medium. 3rd and 5. I'm looking at Bobby Chalk or Darren Williams. I need you guys to do something here, boys. 3rd and 5 for Houston. Can they get them off the field? Kopp over the middle, and that's going to be complete. Just giving them way too much time to find Stephen Carr out there. 52 seconds, plenty of time. Kopp Again, a perfect pocket. He does break a tackle, and he's still going. Tony Ferguson, grown man out there. 38 seconds and counting. Cop. Another first down for Houston, this time to CJ Goodry. "31 seconds now. And they're going to get him. No, he breaks the tackle. He gets the ball away. He actually had plenty of time there after the broken sack, but he didn't really see. But once again, turning easily a negative play into no gain is a big W. And then a wide open man once again in the middle. Maddox Kopp is just destroying this defense right now. 20 seconds left. Can they score before halftime? Kopp once again over the middle. Touchdown, Houston. Oh my, this team is running up the score in the first half. Louisiana is just flabbergasted here. That's 28 straight points. They started out 6-0, then Louisiana responded, and then boom, 28 straight here in the second quarter. Yeah, it's not the way Louisiana saw this one shaken out. Coach Dirty is going to have to go to the drawing board at halftime. I mean, if you're lucky, you could get this back to a 20-point game with a big play here, but I don't see it. As they just hand it off to Nidair Finley. He only gets 4, and they're just going to let this clock run out. Yeah, as we hit halftime here, and we want to introduce a new PED on the market, the Wildcat Chode Nectar. Not really sure the thought process behind that one with the Wildcats, but, you know, to each their own. If you want to put that in your body, go ahead. And we are still looking for people if you're interested in being on the playoff committee. It does start after week 10. Meetings are always directly after this game day game. They take about 20 to 30 minutes. And all we require is voice chat in about 20 to 30 minutes of your time. If that sounds like something you want to do, let me know. Looking for at least one more member. I currently have 4 yeses, and Ron said maybe. So if you want to join, let me know. But as we get back here, it has been all Houston. So not really sure if Louisiana is going to have a chance to come back here. Every team is kind of guaranteed a goose egg at some point during the season. Hopefully this doesn't ruin Louisiana's confidence. Hopefully they can maybe make this a game in the second half. And you know what? It's been a while since we've had a massive comeback on game day. So let's see a big comeback here. Why not, right? Down, where are they down? 27 right now? So we need a big change of pace here. 34 in the first half for Houston after a slow start. So Houston will start out with the rock. They're just going to hand it off to Tony Ferguson, and he is running it. Oh, boy. Hopefully we could see a little bit of fight here in the second half from Louisiana. They hand that off, and another broken tackle from Tony Ferguson. Man in motion. Takes a handoff, and 2 broken tackles for Maddox Kopp, and he's still going. There's a third and a fourth. Maddox Kopp. Oh my God, this man is a beast. He's going to get randomly selected for a drug test after this one. My God, what a play. And they just hand it right back off here. Tony Ferguson, and he is running it. Tough day to be a Raging Cajun. Cop once again over the middle, a wide open man underneath. And they're not doing anything crazy in the pass game or the run game. They're just, you know, taking what this defense has given them. Cop. To the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. A quick touchdown out of the half. Louisiana is choking. And that is now 35 unanswered points. Houston got smoked. They let up the highest game day score in SFA history against Texas A&M. They could break that. Can Houston beat 65? 24 points away. And Daryl Jackson gets smoked now. Roy Kent with the sack. SFA player on SFA player crime right there. He just fucking threw him down. Dirty Bird not happy, but he's still supporting his team. You love to see it. Daryl Jackson, floater, and a nice little pass. Robert Williams, but is still third and long. Daryl Jackson, not the game he wanted to have today. Wanted to show out on the national stage, but doesn't look like that. And it's really been these third downs. Only 1 for 6 today. Had no run game, and another terrible play. Dante Fleming only gets 3, and that's going to be a 3 and out right back to Houston. We're kicking it. Houston looking to make a big name. Redemption. Showing that G5 teams are not just one-year wonders. All right, 1st and 10. Maddox Cop. Let's see if this defense can show any life at all. He's going to run it again, and Maddox Cop has the whole left side. Can he get a block? No. But there's a flag on the play. And we got a clipping call, so this one is going to be coming back here. Joseph Williams, the left tackle. So a 1st and 9 incoming. You don't see that one too often. Big run erased by the clipping call. And they're going to just hand off the jet sweep, and he has a lot of room. Tim Pollard for 16. All right, fakes the handoff and dumps that off to the tight end who cuts inside. Big play for Stephen Carr. 2nd and 1 now. Maddox Cop making a case for the NCAA Player of the Week if he keeps putting up these kind of numbers, both through the air and on the ground. Hands this one off. Tony Ferguson, another 1st down. Narcisse does get the tackle. Man in motion again. Cop over the middle. He misses on that throw. A rare miss for today. And the corners start celebrating. Cop keeps it again. He has a couple lead blockers now. Maddox Cop. He breaks a tackle. Touchdown, Houston. Another rushing touchdown for Maddox Kopp. And he breaks the Darrett Williams tackle right there. Tough scenes here for Louisiana. That's 42 unanswered points now. Houston just giving Louisiana the business. Showing everyone that they still run the Conference USA. No, Houston gives no fucks. They got smoked. Even if we had tampering, you can't tamper CPU players. But with the new transfer portal, you can get CPU players now. So, fortunately, Maddox Kopp, he is a senior, though, so he won't be available. But if a CPU quarterback on a G5 team made this kind of big of an impact, I would consider putting him in the portal. We'll see. We'll see. I don't have any big rules or anything for the transfer portal. I just kind of want to go situation by situation. And that's a nice little throw though to Blake Odom, and we haven't seen any Shane Acho today. D Sleep, welcome in. Congrats on your first career win today. You got a recruit last week and a win this week, so you are starting to pop off. But yeah, this game has definitely been all Houston since the first quarter. It was 7-6 Louisiana, and then Houston put up 42 straight, and they really show no signs of slowing down. But Louisiana is showing a little bit of life here. I know the game's already way too late as he goes down again. Another sack. This time, the SFA player, David Fatiti, gets a sack. Broken tackle there, and he cleans him up. Love to see SFA players get involved. Dirty Bird in the chat. Yeah, this is definitely not the showing you want, but it's definitely a good learning experience. Can't believe I lost to Louisiana. This sucks. It's all right. This is a good result because I need the undefeated team G5s to all lose. And there's a nice little conversion to Dante Fleming. All right. So plenty of time to see some quality football. Louisiana's only been able to run 38 plays today. All right, a stiffy from Night Air Finley. All righty. So Louisiana now threatening. They could potentially score here. Another slip screen. Night Air Finley running down the sideline. He gets a first down. Can we get some garbage time fantasy points for Night Air Finley, please? I need another podium. Coming out empty again. Daryl Jackson. Over the middle. Wide open man. All right. It's way too late, but Louisiana is at least putting up a little bit of fight. You love to see that. Hand it off to Night Air Finley. Up the middle. He breaks one, and he falls forward for 3. Come on. Give Night Air Finley the rock. We need a Night Air Finley touchdown for fantasy football as they bring out all the big heavies. Hands it off Night Air Finley, and he gets smoked off the edge. 3rd and goal. Yeah, your first season, it's all about just getting a couple of victories so you get a not horrific budget, right? So, but you got to utilize the big budget you do have this season. Night Air Finley, though, he is going to get tackled. And they're bringing out the field goal unit. What a wimpy move. Boo. I guess down 41. You got to get a field goal in there somewhere probably. So 48-10 now. Only down 38 points. 5-score game here. Still about 10 minutes to play. We're going to see, can Houston break the 65-point record that was set on them in the playoff? Still a lot of time. Look at this. Last 5 drives, I'll raise you. Last 6 drives have all been touchdowns for Houston. That's tough because they got to travel home today too, so they're going to travel and then get right back to practice, as that is a completed pass. Maddox Kopp can do no wrong today. And remember, everybody, right after the game, I will be posting all of the game results. I will be posting updated conference standings and then recruits. As we get a handoff here for Tony Ferguson, and he's going to get a nice little 6 yards. Third and 3 incoming now. Trips left for Houston. Maddox Kopp. A little delayed handoff. Oh, and that's another first down. Tony Ferguson. Come on, don't start running the ball. Let's see you air it out. I want to see him run up the score. I'll conveniently forget South Carolina's. As he's floating that one out, a beautiful throw. Adam Thomas is just cooking these defenders today. 7 receptions, 95 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Maddox Kopp has 3. He may have a perfect passer rating today. Last play here of the third quarter is going to be a run from Tony Ferguson, and he is going to stiffy Bobby Chalk into the dirt. As we head to the fourth quarter, 48-10. Houston rolling at home. All right, we're inside the 35 now. Maddox Kopp having the game of his life. He hands it off here on a jet sweep, and everything working today for Houston, as that's another first down. Trips left. They hand it off. Tony Ferguson up the middle, and he goes nowhere. Probably his worst run of the day. Up to 130 yards on the ground. And a quick throwaway there for Maddox Kopp, his worst throw on the day for sure. So 3rd and 9. Can Louisiana get off the field here? 3rd and 9. Nice little pocket, and that is a drop. I thought that could have been a catch and a fumble. 4th and 9 incoming. In Houston, they are bringing out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yarder. So testing the range right now. Can Houston break 50? Kick is up, and it is good. Now just 14 points away from tying the game day record at 65 that was set on them in the playoff last year by Texas A&M. Can they get there? All right, Louisiana. Only 44 plays for the Raging Cajuns today. Just not the way they wanted. They saw this game going at all. Houston almost has more points than plays. Darrell Jackson, he is running it now. All right, getting some room. He stiffies a man, and there is a flag, a face mask. We don't see that all too often. Trying to rip off the QB's helmet. That would have sparked a fight in real life for sure. In a game like this, ripping off the quarterback's helmet. So up now around the 50. Dale Jackson, Nidair Finley. And that is going to be intercepted. What a terrible decision there from Daryl Jackson. And Houston takes right back over. Pat White on the interception this time. It's just been all Houston all day long. That's the second turnover. They had the fumble earlier from Nidair Finley. This has just been, since the second quarter, has just been all Houston. Is Kopp now dumps that one off. Fakes the handoff there. And a sack income. The corner blitz gets home. 3rd and long now. Nate Mixon got through. Somehow found his way. Kopp was trying to get rid of it. He gets sacked right on the logo. It's these anthracite jerseys. They just turn Houston into just a crack team. 3rd and 15 here. Rolling out for Maddox Kopp, and he delivers a strike, and it is only a 12-yard gain. And they're going for it. So up 41. No love lost between these conference foes. 4th and 3 for Houston. They keep the team on the field. And he's yamming it deep. Oh, and it's incomplete. Just a disrespectful display here from Houston. These dirty bastards. Up 41. Trying to throw it deep. Just disgusting display of sportsmanship here from Houston. All right. Louisiana takes back over there, still throwing it. Robert Williams catch. Still no catches on the day from Shane Acho. Number 83. 2nd and 4. Daryl Jackson, and that's going to be called incomplete. He let his guy out of bounds a little too much. 2 of 9 on 3rd down. That's just not going to get it done. They're stacking the box here. Daryl Jackson throws that, and that's the first catch of the day for Shane Acho, but it's going to be a couple yards short. And they are going to be going for it now. 4th and 2 for Louisiana. Little quick option here, and Garfield just destroys Daryl Jackson. Garfield Lawrence obviously has had a disappointing season after leading the country in sacks, and he just levels Jackson there as Houston takes right back over. All right, we're going to run some, a little interesting play. That was almost intercepted. Oh, my God, Casey Osai. I want to see a Darrent Williams interception. Come on. Got a little trips left here. They hand it off to Tony Ferguson. He finds the edge. Only gets about 1. So it doesn't look like Houston will be breaking 65. So Texas A&M may be keeping the bragging rights here. As Kopp's going to keep it. He runs over a man. 4th down, and they may be going for this one too. Yes, they are. 4th and 5 again. Houston's going for it. The disrespect continues between these division rivals. Houston, he fakes it. And off the back foot, and it's complete. Maddox Kopp can do no wrong. He just throws it up there, and they come down with it. Kevin Hargrove, another reception. A little step back jumper there. Kopp, once again, he's going to take off. Can he find some room? He falls down. That's going to go down as a sack. Hop once again. He's running it. He does find some room. He slides. So 3rd and 8 incoming now. Still plenty of time remaining. They could potentially still get 2 scores. Split backs. Corner blitz. He gets that off, and that's almost intercepted again. Anakuru. And the field goal unit comes back out. This time it's going to be a 43-yarder. And that kick is going to be right down the middle. So lead up to 44. I think it's a little bit out of Louisiana's reach here. And the over-under for reserve sheep. I don't think anybody is going to go over. We got 64 today. Oh, we may get a nice little return here. Cameron Valdez for 36. This graphic definitely does not show you just how dominant Houston has been today on defense. Suffocating run defense. Haven't let Daryl Jackson run the ball really. And just no big plays in the pass game. Their only success has been throwing it to the boundary. Four minutes left here. Daryl Jackson over the middle, and that is going to be a face mask, and they don't call it. Incomplete pass. Nick just cheesing channel points at this point. He dumps that one off. Alex Stewart first down. Oh, geez, so they need Houston to keep scoring. That 65 would suck. Nah, keep yamming it. Daryl Jackson, oh, he somehow escapes, and he finds a lot of room, and he slides down. First and 10, a little over 3 minutes remaining. We'll dump off. If we could get some garbage time Night Air Finley touchdowns, I'd love that. Love a garbage, and we got some Wildcat going now. Night Air Finley's gonna keep this, and he gets smoked by Roy Kent in the backfield. He saw that coming a mile away. The SFA middle linebacker making a big play. 3 of 11 on 3rd down. Third and 4, over the middle, and another incomplete pass. They just keep dropping these contested throws over the middle. 4th and 4. What is the play call? Over the middle, wide open man. Touchdown, Louisiana. The game is well out of hand, but a nice little pitch and catch for Daryl Jackson there. And they finally break through this defense. So that's going to break a lot of those SFA, so we're at 71 right now. So only 72 and 73 would be losing points now. Yeah, way too late. 54-17. They're just going to be running some clock. So barring a big play, looks like this game is going to be over. Tony Ferguson, though, finding some running lanes, 7 yards. Yep, they're just running clock here. should be about over. Ferguson running over 2 men. He's had himself one hell of a day. Bobby Chalk, 8 tackles. If you're still watching in this blowout, thank you for joining us today. Obviously, I always hope game days are super close, but, you know, sometimes you see a blowout, and it just shows you how good a team is. So, you know, Houston's not a team to be taking lightly. They're probably going to get a massive jump in the rankings, whereas Louisiana may drop. They'll probably flip rankings or so. Houston will probably go up into the teens, actually. This will be one of the last weeks of the coaches poll, so make sure you get your opinion counted. And as we hit triple zeros here in Houston, they dominated at home and put the SFA on watch, showing you that they still have a roster to make the college football playoff. Houston wins 54-17 behind 6 touchdowns from Maddox Kopp. What a game for him. Houston now takes sole possession of first place. You may drop down to the 20s, Zaxby. Not with 86 on your defense. That's really, really bad. Like, your ranking got inflated. Your ranking got inflated just because of all the upsets last week, and now you're going to just get kind of smoked back down. Yeah, don't take Houston lightly. This team is pretty good. All right, let's take a look at the stats. Scoring summary, obviously, all fucking Houston here. Kopp, 3 touchdowns, 3 on the ground as well. He may get player of the week. On defense, Roy Kent got a sack. Still no sacks for Garfield Lawrence. Houston, Darrell Jackson, not even like the worst game in the world. It's just, you know, they just couldn't convert on any third down. Snyder Finley, he farmed some points there at the end with the catches. Only 1 for 2. Shane Acho, you trash can. And then on defense, Chalk, how did my boy Darren Williams do? He, you know, it's just one of those games. No way he did anything. All right, so that is week 8 for us. Before we get out of here, I'm just going to make sure I simmed every game. Let me get my players of the game stats. All SFA players besides Maddox Kopp. You'll love to see it. All right, so as always, I'm going to post the games. I'm going to post the updated... I'm going to post the updated conference standings, and then I will get right into recruits. So, another crazy week. Biggest upset was definitely Michigan State going down. And, yep, that is week 8 for you. So, thank you guys all for watching. As always, the VODs will be up on YouTube sometime this evening whenever they process. So, look out for that. And, recruits will be incoming shortly. Good luck to everybody, and I will see you guys in the server a little later. Thanks for watching.